Hey, let me back up here. All right, so I'm just going live on both channels to bring the traffic in, but I'm not leaving this live on the Hurricane Do channel. This live is going to be on Easy to Block Captain's channel, and make sure you guys subscribe to Easy to Block Captain's channel. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell because we're going to be dropping content over there. He's going to be dropping his music over there, and so on and so forth. I wanted to get into Frak versus Dizaster, and I want to get into it immediately. I tried to wait like 10 minutes for people to come, but whatever, because everyone's absorbing this story, and I'm sure everybody's going to be talking about it for a long time. So yesterday, I was tuned in. I am tuned in to the King of the Dot tournament. I will be watching. I will be supporting the battlers. Like, for some reason, people feel like I need to choose a side. Then I'm not I'm not exclusively a part of any league. I'm no one's employee. I just like battle rap. I like bars. And I'm just talking about what's going on. And I support the battlers. So I'm keeping up with the King of the Dot tourney. I like it. The Grand Prix. I want to see how this style of battle rap works when they're clashing. I especially want to see the South and the East clash with the guys of the West and the North. So anyway, let's get into Frak versus Dizaster. Yesterday, I was pissed off, okay? Yesterday, I was pissed off. Frak, so I'm not familiar with Frak, right? And we could just go right into like the judging and everything with the judges and how they made their decisions. Because I'm not mad on the basis is that they chose the judges on. I don't feel like it's necessary for you to know who these battlers are, for you to make a decision on who outbested who. You know what I'm saying? But I do think it's an issue if you come in there not knowing one and then totally friends with the other one. Now that's a problem. That's a problem. I do think Lush being the one to pick the judges and he's actual friends with Dizaster is a bit of an issue too. I just gotta be fucking honest. I think that was kind of crazy. When one of the judges said his name was R&B, I just thought that was weird, but whatever, names, you know what I'm saying? We're used to that in battle rap. Just let's talk about the battle for a second. I watched it again today. I also watched a lot of people's content. I watched DME. I watched Three Letterman's reaction. I didn't finish watching his interview with Frak. I was just watching Restore Order, and Frak was on there tonight. Shout out to the Restore Order cast and crew. I even watched earlier today Organic speak on Twitch about how he felt about the situation. I wanted to absorb all ends because yesterday I was just pissed off. Like, what the fuck? Y'all just robbed this kid. There's nothing wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with passing the crown. Pass the fucking baton. Pass it. It's okay. I feel like Frak's material was more fun. It was smarter. I feel like, I've been watching Dizaster for years and Frak is new and fresh to me. I've enjoyed Dizaster's content in the past, but just to be honest, I'm big on believability and I'm just not there. I'm just not there with Dizaster's image as a fucking I don't know what image that is. Like, he put a vest on, he put an outfit on, he put his Call of Duty suit on, and I wasn't sold. You understand what I'm saying? Like, after you witness a couple of things, when you witness people fight and you witness how people handle real life tension, when you see how real life static is played out across the battle rap streets, I tend not to believe a lot of these niggas. I tend not to believe a lot of these people because it's like a show for battle rap. And I feel like his aggression was overdone. I feel like I knew like, they were basically having a battle about Middle Easterns versus Jewish people. Like it was a lot of Gaza Strip bars, not saying that they actually said Gaza Strip, but you know, occupation, just a lot of anger in that, which I guess is cool because you guys are not fighting. You guys are not, you know, doing anything of physical violence. You're just bringing the matter to the forefront. I just feel like Frak made his points come across way better, more entertaining, just smarter concepts to me. To me, I felt like Frak was refreshing, where I felt like Dizaster was predictable and I'm not going to say dated, but I'm just going to say very, very, very Dizaster like. Very Dizaster, very predictable, not trash. But I think that we've evolved in battle rap past just rhyming words, right? I think that we're past that. I'm not saying that Dizaster isn't putting things together cleverly. You know, he's really good with rhyming and wordplay. Like he can rap. I would never take that away from him. But I feel like the way battle rap is evolving, it's more timing. We want to laugh sometimes. And I didn't like his intro. It was just overdone. You know what I mean? I laughed at certain things. I like when he said like the cap thing and all of that. Like certain things you got to chuckle out of me. But just to be honest, I feel like Dizaster could use some adjusting of the pen, adjusting of the brand, adjusting of the cadence, you know what I'm saying? And maybe even like the image could do a little tweaking because we all love a goon, we all love a gangster if it sells. You know what I'm saying? And if it sells is a big part of it. And a lot of the times, I think Dizaster comes off corny. I'm sorry. And then when I watched his interview with K Doze, he basically said, I took notes. And let me say this, this is not, I'm about to like totally slander this guy. I'm just saying like what could be worked on as an artist and a battler. You know what I'm saying? I know he's very successful. So obviously he's doing something right. He's in the Bodied movie. You know, he has a ton of fans. He has a giant following. He's international. He's a part of, if not the biggest battle that we've had in this country, him versus Oxymoron. So let me clear that up before I hear whatever, you know, might come to me. I do know his accolades and I do understand that he is, you know, he's a part of battle rap, period. He is a part of the culture. That's never going to change. I'm just saying when we're somewhere for a couple of years, shit gets stale. We got to reinvent ourselves. We have to refresh things. We have to adjust. In order to stay relevant, you have to adjust with the times. You got to be in tune with what everybody wants. Bodied was trash. Okay. Before I go any further, let's not forget about the Black Dollar guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I get on these platforms and I talk my shit. But before I start really digging in this motherfucker, don't forget we're doing this for free. And there's nothing more powerful in this country than the Black Dollar. We might not be doing the right things with it, but trust me, it is powerful and it is mighty. Now, let's get back into Dizaster. So Dizaster, during the K Doze interview, and this is about the judges, but I'm just going to talk about everything, right? So during the K Doze interview, Dizaster basically said, I just wrote down a few quotes, okay? Pussy ass fans don't like me. I wanted to mention, I mentioned that Frak did say he was at peace with the end results. He mentioned something about he has stomach issues, and I guess the pressure of this tournament was a lot for him, and he's putting out new music next month. I haven't checked out his music yet, but I'll go check it out because, you know, I don't mind doing that. I was listening to some Asian bops today, and I was just like so into it. I didn't even know what the hell they were saying. Dizaster also said, I know it's dope. He's talking to the fans now. He's addressing the fans. And he emphasized he's addressing you new fans. But I don't think he realizes that these were longtime fans at King of the Dot, because at a lot of points they went from 5,000 viewers to 10,000 viewers, and that's not a big viewer. That's not a big viewership right there. So Dizaster also said, I know it's dope. You don't. You a clown. And he said that to no one in particular. He's talking to the new fans. He said, I want real hip hop heads. Go do the parody thing with Frak. This is what he says to the new fans. He wants real hip hop heads critiquing his shit, and go do the parody thing with Frak, because I guess Frak mixes comedy with his battle rap bars. And one damn second later, he said, there's no such thing as hip hop. First, he said he only wants real hip hop heads tuning in and critiquing his shit. And one breath later, he said, ain't even no such a thing. Ain't even no such a thing as hip hop. Well, guy, I love hip hop. I am, I'm all into it. I think I got bars, and I'm here to just tell you that I just think the pen needs a slight adjustment, a little bit of tweaking. You're getting to an age where you really don't have to bully anybody. I understand it's the image, but I've seen you deal with real life static. I've seen shit play out. It's not for that. You know what I'm saying? It's not for that. We don't got to do all of that here. Judges are fine, but they can't be the battlers' friends judging these battles, right? Like if you don't got no backbone to separate the friendship shit and the business, then stay out of the judging things. Not for you. Absolutely not. If you're gonna be timid, if you're gonna be you're gonna be timid during judging, because this is like the most disrespectful art form that you can get involved with professionally. So if you're not ready to tell your friends who are battlers what it is or where they stand, then just don't judge. It's that simple. I mean, I don't know the other two judges. I'm only familiar with Kato's, and I was absolutely shocked at his decision. Like some people said, you couldn't give him one round. One round would have made me question myself maybe a little bit. Like if they each would have gave Frak it was the weirdest decision I have ever fucking seen in my life. It was weird. It was weird. Like if you're under that much pressure, then just don't do it. And I'm not saying that K Doze did say in his interview that he felt like their topic matters, which is great. And they were. It was just, to me, it was some CNN shit. They was fucking arguing about Israel and, what's going on over there. I know what's going on over there. And it was interesting to watch. You know what I mean? I'm nosy. I want to hear your opinions. And I like the way that Frak was defending himself. Then he even had a rebuttal when, I forgot which round it was. It might have been the first, when Dizaster was saying like, he was basically saying Jewish people ruined hip hop. And Frak had a rebuttal against that. But Dizaster, at the punch of the rebuttal, Dizaster was like, whack. He did show a lot of poor sportsmanship during the battle. Now, that's neither here nor there, right? Because they did what they came to do, and they came to rap, and they both did rap. Okay, I did feel like Dizaster was losing steam in the third. I did feel like Frak's material was better and more refreshing and smarter. I feel like Frak gave more of a package as far as what I'm going to watch live or what I should pay for live. That's just it. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And then when Frak pulled out the paperwork and Dizaster cut it in half, and Frak had he had spare paperwork, because Dizaster's so goddamn predictable, it shook the room. You know what I'm saying? And we love a room shaker. And I don't give battlers battles for moments. I'm just saying that was a big one, and it counts for something. I felt like Frak won the battle. I felt like Frak outbested Dizaster. There could have been a way that they set these brackets up to where they could have put Dizaster versus someone that they just knew he was going to beat if they were doing marketing in that way. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. I know y'all want to drag it out. We know that Dizaster is the draw, but I don't think it's a bad thing if he lost in the first round, because it makes it a historical moment for Frak. And I feel like I feel like the judges took away Frak's historical moment. Even though Frak won the popular vote, this is just like Bush versus Al Gore all over again. Easy versus Fonz. I mean, I'm keeping it real. Like, you won the popular vote, but you didn't win. You're not moving on. But let's keep in mind that Frak said that he's comfortable with not moving on because he has a lot of things going on for himself. But you guys go watch K Doze's interview and tell me how you feel. I feel like it was another example of Dizaster being overly aggressive, just almost like a bully aura. But whatever, that's me. That's my opinion. You guys go check it out for yourselves. You can watch the Restore Order podcast. He was on there today. And Three Letterman dropped the interview, which I'm going to watch when I'm done speaking here. So there's a lot of, we could hear the perspectives, you know, from there. So like I mentioned earlier, I listened to Organic, and he said a lot of things that I appreciate. He mentioned that, you know, because someone asked him about certain words that can't be said. He said that King of the Dot is not a safe space for racists. This is not where you could come to get your racist bars off. I appreciated that. He made it clear. And he said that he's going to take the L for the what happened yesterday. He said he doesn't feel comfortable reversing it. I don't feel like it should be reversed. It's done. It is what it is. But I feel like that was some of the worst judging I've ever seen in my life. And you can understand why people don't even want judges in battle rap. Even though Organic is taking the L, we're going to just go ahead and give the L, a piece of it, to Lush One, because Lush One is the one who casted these guys. He's the one who was responsible for finding the judges. Let me also make another statement. Lush One is cool with me. I did see the video of him saying the N-word. I haven't spoken to him about it yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to deal with the weirdness of wanting to say that word another way, like trying to figure it out. But just to lightly, Lush One's Lush One. I'm happy that he's sober now. I dropped a project on him when he was exposing pedos in battle rap. That was fun. But he dropped the ball when it came down to picking these judges. And moving forward, I hope that King of the Dot figures that right on out. Other than that, we could listen to what Lush One had to say, because I'm about to wrap this up. And I'll play it because this is what he was talking about earlier on Twitch. I'm not going to play the video. Maybe I'll drop the video. Maybe I won't, because I don't want them flagging the channel. And Twitch is down with big bad Amazon. And I don't want no smoke from nobody. But I feel like Frak won that battle. I feel like the judges made a really poor decision. I ain't gonna call them pussy. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I was wilding on Twitter. You know, I didn't directly call niggas pussy. I'm just saying, to me, it was some soft ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see a winner, pick a winner. Like, I don't see how, even if they want to say, oh, on the watch back, I feel like Frak won. So on first watch, I feel like it was 3-0. Honestly, on first watch, I felt like it was 3-0. So I don't understand how the judges were standing right there in the building. And we all know We all know that in the building is electrifying. In the building is where you absorb all the energy. So it might cloud your judgment. You guys still came up there. You guys still came up there and gave, and then the tie was the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Like, I'm turned down now, and I needed to be turned down because yesterday I was ignorant. Just hello, Monique. Just ignorant. You know what I mean? And I just don't think it's fair. And I don't like seeing people on the come up get cheated. Sure, he's going to have great opportunities after this. But if you look at Frak, he's already building himself up. This is just another gateway probably for his music, something to build his profile up to get popular, because you could come in this culture and get popularity and get known. All right. I'm sorry. I'm rambling. Let me go. Where's the black dollar? Wow. You guys are just going to watch me, huh? You're just going to watch me and not give me nothing. No one's going to give a black queen a coin. Okay. All right. I guess maybe I'll do battle rap. I mean, I already know, like, this battle rap culture is a very sexist place to be. You know what I'm saying? And I often pat myself on the back, and I suggest you do the same thing. It's healthy for the self-esteem. But I know bars, okay? I know bars. And coins need to be dropped. Where is the black dollar? Where is the black dollar? Let me play Organics audio. I do have it right on the spot where he gets right into it, where it matters the most. Oh, I had it there.
Smart people and shit. Yo, like,
I'll get right to it though, because I think it was like 14 minutes.
And draw, then we would go to the Fed. Supposed to do in the,
and then we could listen.
And a free, so it's no battle down the 3 barriers. But at the end of it, oh, and this is one thing I wanted to do too. I never broke this down. The very last line.
Oh, right. So he also mentioned that there's a criteria for the judging. Like that sheet of paper that they were reading from, they were required to write things in there and take points away and stuff like that. It was interesting to me that before the battle started, they were saying how they didn't want so much physical contact. Like that's not what they were about, but Dizaster was about a lot of that. If you guys want me to review the whole event, which I think I will, because I did watch the whole thing, maybe I'll do it tomorrow and I'll do it on this channel.
You're inner racism and you know what I mean? Like, how racist should be bits and all that stuff, man. Feel free to jump all that.
So okay, let's listen.
The twit bits and all that stuff, man. Feel free to jump all that.
Thank you. Okay, here it goes.
Before COVID, I was winning money in the GZs. Bring back that real income stream back. Hey, Biscuit, happy to see you in here, bro. Are there any content restrictions from Baptist in the tournament regarding the material? Yeah. Look, we don't allow racist shit to be said in King of the Dot, and that's been before we came on Twitch. You know, I think there's certain parameters you guys are misconstruing with are there barriers? You know what I mean? Like, am I gonna allow someone to come up here and disrespect someone by dropping like an N-bomb if they're not aligned with? No, man. Like, this shit is not allowed, and I don't think that shit will ever be allowed. And you guys shouldn't want that shit to be allowed. This is, you know what I mean? This isn't an open place to come in and let out your inner racism and hate speech and get a free fucking pass for it, bro. Hell nah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Battle replay for subscribers. You know, I'm definitely gonna look into that for you guys. You know, this is our first week on Twitch. You know, we're gonna have some stuff to work out for sure. Speaking on scorecards, do you think one round can win / you lose a battle? I'm confused. One round can win / you. I don't know what you mean by that question, brother. Like, can you win a round and still lose a battle? Yeah, if you lose the other 2 rounds, or if you get penalized in 1 round so bad that it's tough to recover from that, right? That's the whole point of the points, is so it's no longer subjective at the end. You get to break the battle down into the 3 barriers, but at the end of it, and this is one thing I wanted to do too. I never broke this down. The very last line, because, it says judges are to use their own judgment to the best of their ability when penalizing the artist given the point removal breakdown. Meaning, I'm not going to count seconds for you as a judge. That's in your head. Like, that's for your own judgment to the best of your ability to penalize someone. So certain judges will penalize people for certain things. Certain ones won't, unless we step in and make it a mandatory.
Especially on First Live.
Is YouTube dead for us? Fuck no, bro. I spent 12 years building up 1 million subscribers. You crazy?
Why would YouTube be dead for King of the Dot?
I've spent more time on that channel than I have in my house, bro. Hell no.
I'm waiting for the part where
that's something again. Jerry Bean, can I address it?
Because we can speed this way.
That's something we are definitely going to work on. That's something I've implemented in all King of the Dot events. Again, those are the things why I'm willing to take this L. Because I should have clarified these things ahead of time. I know this, but I think when running so many events, I just thought it would be common. Not common knowledge, but like I just figured. I think you just overlook stuff sometimes when you have so much stuff going on in an event and you're focused on the scoring of the judging. You're not actually worried.
He thought that people were going to come in with their own set of values and like heavy on integrity. He assumed that, but now he knows he got to like do a little bit of micromanagement, I guess.
About like, what about this? What if they talk before? Big mistake I made, man. Big mistake. So I'm owning that L, and that's all I'm gonna really do is try and fix it for the next one. That's all we can do. I can sit here and cry about what happened all week, but really it's about finding a solution and moving forward, trying to be a better version of the King of the Dot we were yesterday. When is King of the Dot merch dropping? If you scroll down on this actual video on the main screen, you will see the Teespring, and the Grand Prix merch is already dropped, and we'll be dropping some more merchandise later on in this week, maybe next.
Organic's taking the L, you know what I'm saying? And moving on, we're gonna see how King of the Dot rectifies this situation. I think it was a learning experience for everybody. We can't get mad at Dizaster for the decisions that the judges made. These judges put Dizaster in the place that he's in now. Like, regardless of how we feel, this is on the judges. Regardless of how we feel, this power was given to those people. The fans voted for Frak, but we know how that goes. So guys, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed to Easy to Block Captain's YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. He's going to be dropping a lot of content. He's going to have an announcement soon. He is booked to battle again on URL. He's sleeping now. The bull is sleeping. He has to get up and go to work tomorrow. Yeah, so it's going to be exciting for Battle Rap. 2020 has been really aggressive, but I think we got this, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end this live because I do want to watch Dre Letterman's interview and see what else Frak had to say. Frak's really a good kid. He's humble. He's handling it well, but I do think he deserves more. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure his future is really bright. The bars. I can't wait for the battle to drop so you guys can see it. I'm going to give y'all both a thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Black dollar, black dollar. Don't sleep on it. And we'll see you soon. Bye.